Hi, my name is Amy Calloway. I'm going to do a video submission of my projects and activities that I did for my internship at the American Cancer Society. So when I first started, I was assigned to work on a save the date flyer that's the size of a postcard. I did this on Publisher, which is kind of like Photoshop but a little bit different. It was my first time working with it, so it was pretty cool. I made a pretty nice one that my supervisor liked. My second project was making reservation signs for the breakfast that we are planning. So each of our sponsors, like Stations Casino, Red Rock, Molly's, and a bunch of different other sponsors, I had to make reserved seating signs for them for our breakfast. I was then asked to create a Twitter page for the American Cancer Society because we had a Facebook and we had, I believe, an Instagram, but we did not have a Twitter, so I did create that, which was pretty easy because I have my own. I also created a social media flyer along with the reserved table seating, just so people can know what our Twitter handle is, our Instagram name, as well as our Facebook link so they can follow us and stay updated with all breast cancer information. I then had to stuff team leader kits. Now these team leader kits are 600 total. They go to team leaders. Each leader has their own group of people that help raise money to get sponsors and everything in that nature. So I had to stuff a bunch of different papers. I want to say it's probably like 15 total papers, a poster, some. Eventually I'll get to it, but I had to stuff vouchers in there. So there were 600 of them, so that was very time consuming. You can see by the pictures that there was a lot of stuff going into it. I also had to stuff our invitations to the breakfast. So we ordered 2,000 total invitations, and I had to stuff them. Sometimes by myself, sometimes there was volunteers that came in and helped. The obstacle that we came to was that we realized there was a typo on the initial invitation. So like the 400 and something that I had already stuffed, we had to basically throw away and start over because there was a typo. So I had to restart it and do a whole nother 2,000. I probably stuffed about 1,000 total by myself, and then the other 1,000 was a combination of help with everybody else. I then had to put them through a postage machine, which is pretty cool. I got to learn how to use that. And then the other intern ended up putting the mailing addresses on there. So we got those mailed out, and the call center ended up calling people to make sure that they RSVP'd for the event if they wanted to come. After I stuffed the team leader kits with all those papers, I had to go back and do groups of 10 pamphlets and then stick a voucher in each one of them. The voucher was a really good marketing tool because it says, bring this voucher with you to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk October 25th and redeem it for a special gift at the Stride store. And the special gift is a really cheap sticker or tattoo or something that my supervisor obtained, and she did this so that they end up coming to the booth, but then they get their free gift, but they probably most likely will end up buying merchandise, like a t-shirt or cup or something along those lines. And so that's a really good marketing tool that I learned. My last update, since a lot of these things took a lot of time, the team leader kits, the invitations, they took up a lot of my days at my internship. So the last fun thing I got to do, at the breakfast there will be a photo booth. So I got the chance to go shopping at Party City for a bunch of pink fun stuff. So I got a couple hats, a fedora, a sparkly fedora, a pink cowboy hat, kind of like a long top hat that you would see like the Cat in the Hat wear, but pink. Headbands with little fuzzy things, masquerade masks, glasses that have a mustache on them. Just little fun stuff that people usually do in those fun little photo booth pictures that are at events, just so people can have a good time. On the website, you'll also see me with a pair of lips on a stick that my supervisor had from a different event, which was pretty fun and neat to have. I was also tasked the last week to pack for our event. So you'll see pictures with a bunch of boxes and bins full of items that we need, signs, etc. So I had to go through a checklist and make sure we have everything that we need to bring over to Red Rock for the breakfast. I also had to make sure all of our laptops that we were using were charged, because that's really important. We don't want to get there and all of the technology is dead. So, and then the last thing I did for the final update was I made a list of potential small businesses that anyone in the office, whether it's Making Strides or any of the other Relay for Life, stuff like that, the people in the office, they can go to these businesses and ask if they want to be part of the Pink Passport or any other event thing that we have going on. The Pink Passport is a little card where your logo goes on it and you agree to have some type of discount for anyone who shows the card at your business. It gets your logo out there, and it also you donate to get on the card, so it gives the American Cancer Society money for things that they need. So I did it in groups. I started with the Art District, and I went to Summerlin, and then I ended up in Henderson, and that's all I got to for now. And small businesses are much better when it comes to donations because they don't have to go through all the corporate stuff if they're big. It's usually just a decision whether they or not they want to donate to you. So mom and pop shops are fairly nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed all of my things on my website, including my projects, activities, my internship overview, my work experience, and then even my final reflection. So thank you for looking at my internship website, and hope you guys have a good day.